Step forward to Jesus in work and life. God is the source of life and light and joy in the universe. Like rays of light from the sun, like the streams of water bursting from the living spring, blessings flow out from him to all his creatures. And wherever the life of God is in the hearts of men, it will flow out to others in love and blessing. Our Saviour's joy was in the uplifting and redemption of fallen man. For this he counted not his life dear unto himself, but endured the cross, despising the shame. So angels are ever engaged in working for the happiness of others. This is their joy. This is the spirit that Christ's followers will possess, the work that they will do. When the love of Christ is enshrined in the heart, like sweet fragrance, it cannot be hidden. Its holy influence will be felt by all with whom we come in contact. The Spirit of Christ in the heart is like a spring in the desert, flowing to refresh all and making those who are ready to perish eager to drink of the water of life. Of those who are the partakers of the grace of Christ will be ready to make any sacrifice that others for whom he died may share the heavenly gift. They will do all they can to make the world better for their stay in it. The Spirit is the sure outgrowth of the soul truly converted. If we are clothed with the righteousness of Christ and are filled with the joy of his indwelling Spirit, we shall not be able to hold our peace. We have tasted and seen that the Lord is good. We shall have something to share. And the effort to bless others will react in blessing upon ourselves. This was the purpose of God in giving us a part to act in the plan of redemption. He has granted men the privilege of becoming partakers of the divine nature and, in their turn, of diffusing blessings to their fellow men. This is the highest honour, the greatest joy, that it is possible for God to bestow upon men. Every act of self-sacrifice for the good of others strengthens the spirit of benevolence in the giver's heart, allying him more closely to the Redeemer of the world, who was rich yet for our sakes became poor, that you might, through his poverty, be rich. And it is only as we thus fulfill the divine purpose in our creation that life can be a blessing to us. The spirit of unselfish labour for others gives depth, stability, and Christ-like loveliness to the character and brings peace and happiness to its possessor. They will have clear conceptions and perceptions of a steady growing faith and an increased power in prayer. The Spirit of God moving upon their spirit calls forth the sacred harmonies of the soul in answer to the divine touch. If the followers of Christ were awake to duty, there would be thousands where there is one today, proclaiming the gospel in heathen lands, and all who could not personally engage in the work would yet sustain it with their means, their sympathy, and their prayers. And there would be far more earnest labour for the souls in Christian countries. With a loving spirit we may perform life's humblest duties as to the Lord. If the love of God is in the heart, it will be manifest in the life. The sweet savour of Christ will surround us, and our influence will elevate and the humblest and poorest of the disciples of Christ can be a blessing to others. They may not realize that they are doing any special good, but by their unconscious influence they start waves of blessing that will widen and deepen, and the blessed results they never know until the day of final reward.